Good morning everyone, this is your host LastKnownMeal and I just woke up. But today I'm starting a new format of videos on my channel and today we are talking about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So 2 days ago we had the official tease from Ubisoft that the new Assassin's Creed game is on the horizon. And I believe the first thing that they actually did was they had Boss Logic, an amazing artist, actually do a cover art for their game. And at that time you could have seen that the next Assassin's Creed game is going to be about Vikings. And I believe Vikings were the most requested setting since this franchise came out. I believe when Assassin's Creed 2 came out, and when people started talking about the next Assassin's Creed, that's when people said, oh, it has to be the Vikings, or it has to be Japan with, samurai or something like that. So, after all these years, Ubisoft finally decided to give us Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Assassin's Creed with Vikings. Now, the reason why I didn't cover this game yesterday when we actually got the cinematic trailer was because I was waiting for certain information regarding the buy option, etc, because I believe that Ubisoft is still doing the same thing that they did with Odyssey and what they did with Origins. And don't get me wrong, I like Ubisoft games, but somehow their games are almost similar in a sense, because you have a huge open world. I mean, their worlds are amazing, they truly look amazing, but the problem is they're empty. They go for quantity more than quality. And even then, for some reason, I really like to play their games a lot, because I think I bought Division 2 for like $10 and I just couldn't get off from that game. It's really good, like I really loved it. Same way I enjoyed Origins. I didn't play Odyssey, but Origins was a really enjoyable Assassin's Creed experience, even though it changed from the original Assassin's Creed we got used to. Now I'm going to go through some of the basic information regarding the game, because we do have something, and actually huge thanks to Michael from Legacy Killer HD, another great YouTuber who actually posted some of these news segments. So our character, the next Assassin's Creed protagonist, is going to be called Ivor the Bearded, or just Ivor. And at the beginning of the game you will be able to choose between male or female option. I believe that was the case in Odyssey as well. Assassin's Creed Valhalla begins in Norway, but majority of the game will take place in Britain. Valhalla's story is built around your settlement, which you manage and grow. So the settlement creation is gonna be a thing in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you remember, and I don't know which Assassin's Creed had this, was it Assassin's Creed Revelations or something like that, where Ezio was actually able to upgrade the mansion from his uncle? Was it his uncle? You had some of the things you can actually set up in your settlement, like shops, etc, that give you different armor, I believe. So I'm kind of glad that this is kind of back in Valhalla. We'll see how much it actually changed and how fun is it going to be to actually build your settlement in an Assassin's Creed game. Next up we have Eurogamer, which actually also had some information regarding Valhalla. It seems that King Alfred is going to be our main antagonist. Seems so. Naval battles are dialed back, and the creative director is Ashraf Ismail, which is actually a creative director of Origins and Black Flag. I loved Origins, but I really loved Black Flag. I believe that was, for me, one of the most fun Assassin's Creed games besides Assassin's Creed 2. So I'm kind of glad that Ashraf is actually back on this, because his work in Origins was actually really good. And also our Viking village, as I said, is the center of story and decisions. We're gonna be running it, and it's gonna be a double fine village. Now, when Assassin's Creed Valhalla was announced, the reason why I didn't make a video straight away is because every time that Ubisoft announces the game, it's kind of the same. First off, it's a cinematic trailer, then a gameplay trailer, then more cinematic trailers, then the game is out. Now, I don't know, but I have to see the gameplay first to actually give my opinion on this. So far, I like some of the things that the game has. Obviously, I wish more is in Norway. I don't know, I want to have that setting to play in, but we'll see how are they going to do England and all that kind of stuff. And because, you know, that's when actually Vikings were raiding different shores, and actually Vikings, I believe, were the first ones to actually uncover America before Christopher Columbus. So that's it. And I wanted to play more in Norway, but we'll see how they're going to actually balance that. And the problem with Ubisoft sometimes is their distribution and how they sell their games. And we actually got, I'm not gonna lie, so funny, we actually got the editions that are going to be present for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not kidding, there are 6 versions of this game. There is the standard edition, which gets you the game. There is the gold edition, which gets you the game and the season pass. There is the gold steelbook edition, which gets you the game, season pass, and gold steelbook. There is the ultimate edition, which gets you the game, season pass, and ultimate pack. And ultimate pack. Here we go, boys. Here we go. The armor and weapons from a store in a single player game is gonna be the same as Odyssey and Origins. Then there is the collector's edition, which is the game, season pass, ultimate pack, and collector's edition. And there is the Uplay Plus version, which is the game, season pass, and ultimate pack. This is when Ubisoft lowers my expectations. This is when Ubisoft makes me buy this game on a sale. Because every time I have all of these editions of games, etc, etc, I have to buy, I have a huge problem of buying that game on release, especially if their single player games have a store which you can buy armor and all that bullshit with real money. It hurts me so much because it's Assassin's Creed, guys. Come on, we can make this game amazing. Now, at the same time, I'm kinda able to withstand that, but only if I buy the game at a lower price. That's gonna be an issue with this one. I really hope when the gameplay trailer comes out, when we actually get some reviews up and from trusted sources, that's when I'm kind of thinking of buying the game. I like the idea of a setting, don't get me wrong. I really want to see Assassin's Creed succeed, but some of these things, they really spoil my fun for this game and my expectations for this game. When we didn't even see the gameplay, but of course we're gonna have 17 editions of the game. Now, it's not all that bad. Ubisoft has been making some decisions in the past couple of weeks that, you know, made me kind of say, look, there is something here. First off, Ubisoft is now available on GeForce Now, which a lot of companies actually pulled their products from GeForce Now, which basically gives you an ability to stream the games you already own. So you pay, I don't know what it was, 4, 5 euros or dollars or something like that per month to be able to play, to be able to stream your games through Nvidia GeForce Now. And Ubisoft is actually the one that delivered their games for people to be able to play there. And the other thing which kind of makes me happy is that Assassin's Creed Valhalla will actually be included in the smart delivery technology. If you don't know what that is, basically your new Xbox is going to have the possibility, they're going to give that possibility to developers. So when you buy the game, for example, let's say you buy Assassin's Creed Valhalla on your Xbox One. So when the new Xbox comes out, and when the new version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla comes out for that new Xbox, you will be able to get an upgrade for free. So you're not going to get a backwards compatible game, you're going to get a new edition of Assassin's Creed Valhalla for free with, you know, updated graphics for the new version of Xbox, for the next generation. So I'm really glad that Ubisoft decided to actually push this in smart delivery technology. Currently, we have a Cyberpunk 2077 who's going to utilize that, and Assassin's Creed. So, you know, Ubisoft has been treading this silver lining, I believe, very well, in my opinion. They're not as terrible as before, honestly. I would be lying if I said that Ubisoft is the same old like they were before, but they certainly have some things they could change to make just, you know, to make it more enjoyable to see their new their new title, because every time that there's a new title, you give us an amazing, you know, cinematic, and then there is all of these versions of the game which costs, you know, a bunch of money. Then there is the in-game store in a single-player game, which makes me even more mad. So again, hopefully the gameplay is going to be fun. We'll see when they release more updates on the game. If you want, I can definitely talk more about it. I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I've been playing Assassin's Creed since day one, since the first Assassin's Creed game came out. I was playing it. So it's been a long time. Assassin's Creed has changed a lot, but hopefully Valhalla is going to return, you know, my passion for Assassin's Creed, because Odyssey, not so much. I don't know. I think Odyssey is gonna be another game I'm going to buy on a sale from Ubisoft, and I just hope that Valhalla is not going to be the same thing. So I have expectations for this. I honestly hate the game. I just want to see more about it, and if they just change a couple of these things, honestly, Ubisoft would be crushing it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Tell me what you think about this format. It's much more relaxed than, you know, my usual videos, but that's it. This is LKM signing out. Don't forget to tell me down below, what do you think about Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Are you going to be buying it day one? Are you going to be waiting for a sale? What are your thoughts on the game? And also, if you want to support our community, you can check us out on Twitter and Discord. You can join there, talk more about the games that I actually talk about on the channel or something else. And I also made a Patreon page, so if you want to support this channel in an extra way, you can do it there. And also, huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. Without you, some of these videos would not be actually possible to do. So yeah, this is LKM signing out. Stay classy, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.